Yo, what's good? We back. Trill Sports in the building. You know what I'm saying? We back again. We got my man Triumph on deck.
Facts only.
We got Fresh.
That's right. Student of the game.
We got Money. We got guest host. My man Sprags in the building.
What up, fool?
Fight the power.
Mm-hmm. I'm the host, Sleep. We're going to jump right to it, man. We're going to start off talking about the NBA. The Cleveland Cavaliers got a lot of fucking...
Explain
I don't know what you want to call it. Like,
got to explain
there's
it.
a lot of controversy going on in Cleveland right now. Like, what the fuck is good? Like, what y'all need to think about that shit?
I mean, LeBron clearly has some type of issue with Kyrie and the way he plays. So until them two can resolve the issue that they have, because they right now they're at the point they're trying to prove each other wrong. Kyrie trying to prove, all right, I'm an all-star nigga. Yeah. I was here first. I can do this. LeBron's trying to prove, like, yo, nigga, I won rings. I know how to win basketball games.
Kyrie hasn't done shit though.
Exactly. So that's why until they blend and understand how to win basketball games, those two, it's going to start with those two, they're going to keep being ass. But when they get it together, which they will, you know.
They're going to take a back seat, man.
How long is it going to take? Well, that's a better question. How long is it going to take for that shit to start clicking?
Let me say something. Kyrie is going to have to take a back seat to LeBron and Kevin Love for one. He's going to have to start passing the ball.
True.
Stat of the week, he takes more shots than Westbrook. That's an issue.
Oh, hell yeah. Anybody take more shots than Westbrook?
Yeah, that's an issue.
Oh, shit. That's a key.
Wait.
Stats.
Good job.
Hey, this is what we do on Trill Sports. Sprag just bought something new. We bringing stat of the week.
This nigga bringing stats. Okay.
He takes more shots than Westbrook did. That's of last year, though.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I don't give a fuck what year it is.
That's what I didn't know. That's fucking.
You are gunning.
That bitch Westbrook shoot about 38 shots a game. So
Rusty, he got ADD on the court or some shit.
Dion Waiters might need to be traded.
Yeah.
And like I said,
that nigga
Kyrie's
said,
gonna have to be the third option on that team.
did you hear what the nigga said though? Dion Waiters? They said that we want you to be a defensive stopper and we want you to shoot the 3-ball. He said, that's not in his game. Playing defense ain't in your game, my nigga. What you mean? It's not.
No, that nigga's there for buckets. That's what they drafted him for. Buckets.
You gotta.
This situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was before the situation. Like he wasn't. They thrust him into this. That nigga didn't ask for this. He was arguing with buckets.
That's why he didn't want to be the sixth man.
Oh, okay.
Get that nigga the fuck out of there.
Yeah, man. The Cavs will get it together though. I mean, they'll get it together eventually.
Okay, so
I say middle of the season. I say right around All-Star. Yeah, exactly. As long as LeBron has a top 4 seed, he can do work in the East. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So finals or what? What's
they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls. It's going to be the Cavs, the Bulls, and the Spurs and the motherfucking.
Okay, man, I can't say the Bulls because I don't know if D-Rose's going to hold up.
I think even without him holding up, I think they still the second best team in the East.
Another stat, he's missed 3 games already because of an injury. The Bulls still are, like you said, with or without him, they're still a pretty good team.
Yeah.
I hate to sound biased, but the Nets, maybe.
I mean,
I don't think so.
Speaking of the Nets,
They
just beat the Knicks, didn't they?
Yes,
Let's
smack the Knicks.
Smack them, man.
Smack the Knicks.
D. Will probably had the best game he's had in 2 or 3 years.
Okay. That's dangerous if D. Will playing like that.
What Melo do?
I believe he was 4 for 23.
Everybody canceled D. Will pretty
What about that fucking hat Melo had on? This nigga Melo crazy, man.
I ain't see it.
It's because his shoes don't sell.
I seen the bum stats.
Figure that.
I seen the bum stats. I didn't see the hat, but I seen the bum
Melo's was
stats.
like 10.
Alright, man. Alright. That's enough Nick bashing on this motherfucking
Actually, Melo hasn't had a good game since the Cavaliers.
No, that was game number 1.
That was a 3. Game 3. Game 3.
For them, it was
he had a good game. Game 3. We started 2-1. We lost 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So he's had 3 bad games. Y'all give my nigga a little, you know what I'm saying?
But the Knicks really aren't a good team, though.
Exactly. He doesn't have.
The only other good person on their team doesn't even start. So
we don't have. Melo's never had what LeBron's had. So I hate the comparison between LeBron and Melo.
Because Melo could have been on a good team. He chose to be with bums, so
I think he chose to be with bums for 1 year, though.
He chose the money.
He chose the money, but he chose to be with bums for 1 year because he knows how much cap space they're gonna have. With that, he really feels like Phil can take him to that next step.
Okay, you know everyone feels he can, but who's gonna be open for them to take? Is my question.
You got DeMarcus Cousins.
He's not
going.
going.
You got Rondo.
He's a king.
He's not going there.
Monroe from the Pistons. He's gonna be open.
Greg Monroe?
Yeah. Nigga, he's like,
Rondo might think about it.
Rondo might think about it, yo.
And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, how many people really want to play with Carmelo Anthony at this point? Because Melo's gonna be 30 now by the time that starts.
I wouldn't want to play with Melo.
I mean, I don't. When Melo, every time, listen to what I'm saying though. Every time Melo's had a good team, he's been the top 2 seed or top 2 seed in his conference. We had a good team with Chauncey Billups and motherfucking Nene, Kenyon Martin. You know what I'm saying? He had a good squad there. They went to the Western Conference. He had to deal with Kobe. If LeBron had to deal with Kobe in the first 7 or 8 years, he wouldn't have seen a ring. He wouldn't have seen a ring. Nah. That's who Melo had to deal with.
He didn't see a ring, did he? He didn't see a ring.
Yes, he did. He went to a finals. You know what I'm saying? He went to a finals early in 07, but he still got. He wouldn't have seen rings in the West. I don't believe so. I don't think LeBron would have gotten a ring.
Yeah, that's why Melo got the hell out of there.
Yeah, that's why he came to the East.
And now he got to deal with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but LeBron has always teamed up with Hall of Famers, my nigga. He's teamed up with Hall of Famers.
Melo could have done that this year, though.
I think he's looking at the future.
Melo had options this year. He could have went to 3 or 4 different teams. He chose to stay with the trash Knicks.
I mean,
there it is. But we're gonna talk about the Kings because we're on a hot streak.
The Kings.
We talking about the Kings.
We just
talking about the Kings on this show.
Trill Sports, we talking about the Kings. Yeah. We're on a hot streak.
Hey yo, we gotta go to football. This nigga's crazy. We're going to football, yo. We about to cut the whole thing on this.
It's my dude, so I have to agree with
him. What the fuck, yo?
Next subject, man. This
nigga's trying. I don't think.
Okay, next subject. The Lakers stink.
Oh, they always speaking of the Lakers.
I love it. Yes.
That nigga Charles is gonna be 90 pounds.
Yo,
he said
this is Kobe's fault.
Till the Lakers win, bro.
The Lakers situation is Kobe's fault. He took money, so they couldn't bring anybody in. So now,
and I love it. Yes, thank you, frustrated.
And now you're frustrated.
Thank you, Kobe. Yes.
Why did he take so much money?
Good job, Kobe.
Good job.
Why did he take so much money?
Good
job, Kobe.
He doesn't need it.
Who knows? I don't care. Thank you, Kobe, for sneaking it up. Mm-hmm. I love when I go to sleep at night, and I'm so happy every time they lose.
They're one of the worst teams.
I'm ecstatic.
Have they won a game yet?
Them niggas are trying to position already, bro, for the draft.
Good. That's what I want. If they go over 82, y'all swear that should be a wet dream for me. Mm-hmm. I love when they lose.
Get away from me, man.
But stink. Fuck the Lakers.
Shout out to the real LA team. My Clippers.
Y'all niggas ain't looking too good.
Looking a little suspect over there too.
You know who smoked that ass though? The Kings. Go moving on to the NFL. We got it's a week. It's a trash week.
Yeah, it is. Of course, we're not playing. The week is ass. Of course, we're not playing. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hey yo, NFL wise, I do gotta give my nigga money props. I did just win my last football pool. You know what I'm saying? Scraped in about $450. You know what I mean?
They at work.
Nigga money gave me some picks and shit.
At work, they call me Stephen A. Parable.
While on the other hand, when I go with their picks and their picks to get some help, I always lose.
I always got a hot sheet here.
Is that right?
Don't listen to these niggas.
That
I always got a hot sheet.
Sleep is a semi-guru. He might get you a hot sheet. He might get you in the final 4, but he ain't gonna get you to win. I'm just saying.
You nigga picked the Jets last week. Yeah. You had the Trump on.
I had the Trump on that. I don't know why.
I had the Trump you.
Yeah, why did you tell me to pick the Jets last week?
I had the Trump you.
I had the Trump you
twice last
year. The Jets might not win another game with Vic or with.
Yeah.
They just don't have it.
Very possible.
It's Vic. I mean, I think we pretty much already know Vic.
I mean,
Vic, that's my dude, though. That's my nigga, yo. I salute you, Vic. You a legend, my nigga. VA legend, nigga. You got that $5 million. That $5 million was an easy $5 million. I would have took it too, my nigga. Any smart nigga would have taken that $5 million. So good job, my nigga.
He's not.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Good job.
Yo, who can win between the Jaguars and the Cowboys?
The Jags and the Cowboys play in London.
What y'all doing tomorrow?
They play in fucking London.
We gonna bust it out the Cowboys.
They don't know if Romo playing.
The last 4 or 5 games the Jaguars have been in, whether they won or lost,
it's been close.
They give 10 to 14 points to the other team before they even start to play. So I mean, if they can eliminate the turnovers and get at Romo, they should be fine. Because the Jaguars do have a top 3 defensive line in the league.
Oh, so
they're first or second.
Yes, they're
gonna hit Romo.
They're number 3 in the league in stats. Sacks. I did see.
That's very
bad.
I didn't know that.
Their defense weak spot is the secondary. So if Romo's got time and he can pass it, it's gonna get ugly.
Gonna be Dez. A lot of Dez out there.
Well, that means Romo wants to move.
And Bortles,
if he can't move,
turn the ball over.
We're talking about a game where
because Denard Robinson, he's been on the tear the last 3 weeks.
Oh, the nigga has a broken bone in his back.
Crazy, huh? The nigga Denard crazy.
So,
oh yeah, Denard has been wilding.
Okay.
He has been wilding. I mean, I've been seeing him consistently
trying to turn the ball over. I mean, it's gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
Yo, get my nigga Greg Jones on the field, Florida State.
We no longer have him.
Oh, okay. He's not even on the squad.
But I'm sorry we let him go. I like little Greg Jones.
And that's right.
He got drafted. He had 0% body fat. I was a big Greg Jones fan.
Yo, I mean,
So y'all gonna win?
I've never
We
seen.
need to get into the picks, man.
hell no.
So I got
What
the
the fuck is
Jaguars
going
winning
on?
27-24.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
What you got, E?
The Jaguars scored 27 points. I'm jumping off the roof.
The game is in London.
I was gonna say the Jaguars fan base in London is very high due to they signed that 5-year contract. So the London fans love them. But, I
The
mean, that
London
doesn't mean-
fans love him.
The game is in London, so it's at a neutral site.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the Cowboys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Because you almost took the Colts. You almost took the Giants last week, man. You was on the tip of your tongue. You was about to take the Giants last week.
You wanted
Everybody knew.
I think you told me to take the Giants. I had to trump you on that too, didn't I? You said the Giants might win, but he said it in the group chat. He said it in the group chat. Y'all know the Giants might win, bro.
No.
I know he said that in the group chat, but we ain't gonna say that.
Let it go.
You gave me a couple good picks,
Let it
though.
go.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga picked the Jets.
I had to trump a couple of them.
Man, anyway.
What the fuck you talking about, E?
I don't take the money for
I said, let me put in another sheet.
Shut up. Hey, look, time is hot. Time is hot.
Yeah, nigga,
That's
respect
it.
it.
When
Respect
time
it.
is hot, that's it.
But your record is 1-2 to me, and money bets, my nigga. Yeah, he think he the cash king around here. He still can't see me when it comes to betting games. You can pick any game this week you want to bet. Any game.
That's not true. That's not a true statement. We gonna move on to the
We
big.
gonna bet. We gonna bet.
Yeah, what's the 4 o'clock game? Yeah.
I don't know. What's the prime time joint?
I don't even fucking know. What's 4
Monday night. I know it's fucking Carolina.
The Giants in Seattle.
Seattle want to smack
Seattle,
Seattle.
Giants, Seattle,
Yeah.
Seattle, Arizona,
Denver and Oakland.
St. Louis, Arizona. They're all trash games.
St. Louis, Arizona could be is something to watch,
Yeah.
but Arizona's gonna win at the end.
The game everybody's
St.
gonna
Louis
see
has
is
played
Seattle.
everybody tough.
Yeah. St. Louis got some special to them. The quarterback can either be real good or real bad. You know what I'm saying? And then they got a good defense. So.
And probably the worst game of the day is Falcons and Buccaneers.
Yo, we're not even gonna go there.
And we're gonna win. Hey, look, what's gonna happen tomorrow is the 49ers is gonna beat the Saints. And the Falcons is gonna beat the Bucks. And we're gonna be a game back in our
That shit
division.
would be the worst game.
Yo, who y'all got? 49ers or Saints?
Hey, I got the 49ers.
I got the Saints.
I'm taking the Niners.
I got
I got the
this.
Saints.
Where's that?
It's in New Orleans, too.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got the
I got the 49ers.
In order.
like I said, I've been to the Superdome. It's crazy.
It's in the order.
The nigga Drew.
Not for a game, but
I think Antoine Bethea has a big game tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
757 feet. What up? Yeah, I feel why you would pick him though. Fuck New
Hey,
Orleans.
Drew starting to light shit up. Man.
He is.
Chicago and Green Bay.
Chicago's
The
gonna get
Cubs?
killed.
That's the 8 o'clock game. The Cubs.
Great. I mean, that's the 8 o'clock game. We had to spin that through. Who has the Bears?
Man,
All right.
Terry got the best.
You know, Terry got the Bears. Terry, you gotta stop believing in them niggas, man.
Monday night. Huh? Got upset Monday night.
Oh, you got Carolina?
Carolina and who?
Carolina Eagles.
I got Philly.
That ain't no fucking upset.
That's not an upset.
I mean, if the Eagles, if the Panthers, they got a losing record. If they beat the Eagles, it's upset.
The game is in Philly. It's a road game on Monday night.
But it's an upset because the Foles is out, bro.
I got the
That shit
Eagles
is
because
Mark Sanchez
Kansas.
just came in and threw 2 picks.
It's an upset, bro.
Again.
The Eagles are the favorite. That's why it's an upset.
They're still favored.
Yeah.
What up?
Sanchez fits in that system.
Because Cam has been playing like shit. That's why. That's why.
He is some shit.
That's crazy right there.
Let's just come on with it, Cam. You've been playing like shit. And you got Kelvin Benjamin out there getting money, and you still play like shit.
Yeah, I wish we had Kelvin right now.
Yeah, but I want to go.
Wow, you got Julio Jones.
I mean, look, man.
And a washed up Roddy Wright.
Yeah, right. That nigga Roddy. I don't know what the fuck happened to Roddy. He was supposed to get money for me this
He's
year.
washed.
I don't know what the fuck happened to Roddy.
He's in there. He is in the split cycle right now.
Every time he catch the ball, I think he's gonna fumble, my nigga. Every time. That shit is crazy.
It's a split cycle for Roddy White right now.
Shit is trash.
Hey man, we're gonna finish on UNC is probably gonna win the championship this year in men's college basketball.
What are we really
I think we can verify that, right, E?
The championship. The championship.
The Tar Heels, man.
Solid.
Hey, through all the drama, remember this. Through all the drama, we gonna be the team to leave it all out there on the court. I'm telling you, man.
The championship.
We gonna win the
Them niggas
championship.
gonna
Jayhawk. That's all I got to say.
Them niggas is gonna stink it up. We all know the Blue Devils is bang.
I mean, the ACC basketball is just not that good.
We got the three best. We got 3 teams in the top 10. What are you talking about?
The Big 12 is better than the ACC.
No.
It has been for the last few years.
No, I mean,
Look at how many teams the Big 12 have put in versus the ACC.
The best teams in the ACC are better than the best teams in the Big 12.
So how, when Kansas has played 2 ACC teams the last 2 years and bust their ass the last 2 years? Texas has gone to UNC and beat them the last 3 out of the last 4 years.
This nigga dropping facts.
This
nigga Sprague's got facts over here.
I'm just saying.
How many good teams in the Big 12?
We have more than the ACC.
This year.
We have Kansas. We have Texas. We have Oklahoma.
Texas.
We have
Texas is decent, but Texas don't never make no noise turning the time. Never.
And UNC does.
I mean,
First of all, we know y'all cheat.
Yo, the top. Come to SCO with real
And dummies. Y'all ain't dumb. A bunch of dummies over there.
Alright,
A
motherfuckers.
bunch of dumbass motherfuckers over there in Chapel Hill. And I'm like,
And how many teams in the ACC have this really good?
Syracuse,
3.
Duke, UNC,
Louisville in the ACC this year?
Louisville. Yes,
Oh, so I had to bring teams over to be better.
We got the most money. We got the most money.
Last year, NC State was decent.
Yeah, we got the most money. They were. Sprague, you can appreciate that.
What about Virginia?
Virginia was the best.
Oh, that's and we forgot about Virginia.
Okay, so let's talk about
that.
annually UVA.
Normally
They're not
trash.
that good. So they bust Duke ass last year. They bust UNC ass last year.
I mean, they was a good team.
Now name
They
their
was
star
at least
player. Name their star player
right?
for me. Now name their star player of last year.
I mean, the nigga, the white boy gone. We know, you know, I know the white boy.
Joe, whatever.
Yeah, man, Joe Smith or something.
Joe Blow.
Something. You know the white boy. You know what I'm talking about. The guard, the white boy.
We
Nigga.
gonna call him Joe Blow.
Yeah, nigga. We don't know his name, but that nigga balls. I know who you talking about.
Straight up Cat Ball gonna get money this year for NC State though.
Yeah.
Cat Ball.
Hey, Cat, you gotta represent for these niggas, my man.
Straight up.
You already know what time.
The nigga from Duke is gonna be crazy though. Okafor. Yeah, he gonna be crazy.
He's gonna win the ACC.
Hell no.
Ain't no doubt.
That's right.
Hell
No doubt about it. You heard it here first on Trill Sports. Sleep told you. Get with me, man. I got a hot shit every week.
Man, don't listen to this nigga, man. You obviously don't know what the fuck you be talking about.
Damn.
I've been collecting bread from this nigga for weeks. And I'm out.
2 weeks in a row. Either way, blood, sweat, and tears, yo. We out this motherfucking Trill Sports. Shout out my man Sprag for coming through.
That's right.
We got to do this again.
You already know what time it is, man. It's Trill Sports, man.
Trill Sports is brought to you in part by Enterprise Entertainment with your host, Julius Baum, and your co-hosts, Terrell Barnes, Marcellus Mapp, and Eric Perry. It's Enterprise, bitch.